Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Life Above the Clouds. We are making cookies again this week because I've actually really enjoyed making cookies. Maybe I'll just become a cookie baker. This week we are making a special cookie because some of our friends are having a bonfire this weekend, which means we are going to be making s'mores. And if there's any flavor combination that I like more than cinnamon and sugar, it's s'mores. So for s'mores, you use a graham cracker with chocolate and a marshmallow. So I thought, what if we make a graham cracker chocolate chip cookie that we can then put our toasted marshmallows in? This is kind of like my s'mores cookie minus the marshmallows, but they're still gonna be delicious because you can eat them on their own or you can add a toasted marshmallow. So let's start with our ingredients. In an attempt to make these cookies a little bit lighter, I'm using monk fruit sweetener and coconut oil, but you could also use regular granulated sugar and butter. Our ingredients are 1 cup of graham cracker crumbs, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil, 1/3 cup of monk fruit sweetener, 1/3 cup of packed brown sugar, 1 cup of dark chocolate chips. You could also use semi-sweet or even a chopped up chocolate bar. 1/3 cup of flour, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So first things first, we have to whisk together our dry ingredients. That means our graham cracker crumbs, our flour, and our baking soda and salt. And then in another larger mixing bowl, we are going to combine our melted coconut oil and our 2 sugars. Ooh! I just splashed coconut oil everywhere. Now let's add our egg and vanilla extract. Now I am going to add my dry ingredients. And I'm gonna use my spatula just to mix everything together. Because I do want my cookies to be relatively thin and crispy, like if you were eating a real s'more with a graham cracker and chocolate. You want your dough to be relatively thin. So this is a pretty moist dough. If you feel like it's still a little bit dry, you can add up to 1 tablespoon of milk. So this is looking really good. It's nice and spreadable, almost the consistency of like peanut butter. And now I'm going to add my chocolate chips. Just fold those in until they're evenly dispersed. Now I have a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, and I'm going to use my small cookie scoop because these are going to spread and be thin, so you don't want them to be too big. Also, be sure to leave 2 inches in between each cookie dough ball to give them plenty of room. Now, these are going to bake at 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes or until the cookies are nice and thin and crispy and golden. I also like to rotate the tray halfway in between baking. Look at our cute little cookies. I have let them cool completely so they harden up a little bit because you do want them to hold their shape when you're making a s'more. So just imagine, I don't have any marshmallows, but just imagine you have a toasted marshmallow and you sandwich it right in between and you have an amazing little graham cracker chocolate chip cookie s'more. I do like making them smaller like this because when you're making a s'more, you're gonna have 2 cookies, but if you wanted the cookies by themselves, please feel free to make bigger cookies. They're still soft in the middle, a little bit crispy on the edges. You can taste those graham cracker crumbs and the dark chocolate. I cannot wait to make s'mores of these. They're gonna make the most amazing s'mores. If you want to check out the recipes for my s'more cookies and for my homemade marshmallows, check out the links below. And then check out the other links. There's some cool stuff down there. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with your friends, do all of those wonderful things. And thank you again for watching. Bye guys.